Hey, what's going on, friends? Barry E. Knight, founder and CEO of BEK Impact Company. Listen, today I want to share with you just 5 strategies on how to move your vision faster, how to move it further, faster, and more effectively. I'm going to ask everyone to grab something to write with, a pen, a notepad, a pencil, whatever you're writing with. Get your smartphone, your dumb phone, whatever it is. Just make sure you're taking copious notes. 5 strategies on how to manifest your vision faster, how to move your vision further, faster, and manifest it more effectively. Number 1, your vision is the size of how you see yourself. Let me say it again. Your vision is the size of how you see yourself. If you see yourself small, you will shrink your vision down to your capacity. You will reduce it to manageable proportions. It reminds me of the story in the Bible in Numbers chapter 13, where Moses sends out 12 spies and says, there's some wonderful property that we want to possess. Go tell me how great I'm hearing it is. And when the 12 spies go, they look at it, they come back a few days later and they say, and 10 of the spies say, Moses, it is a nice place, but there are giants in the land. And if you really read that story, what they say is, we saw giants and the giants looked at us as if we were grasshoppers, and they saw us as grasshoppers. And guess what? We saw ourselves as grasshoppers. In other words, it wasn't about what the giants saw. It's how they saw themselves. So they did not pursue an opportunity simply because they saw themselves small. The second strategy on how to move your vision further, faster, and manifest it more effectively is your vision requires you to raise your pain threshold. Some of us won't work beyond. We won't take more risk. We won't put out more effort. We won't make that next investment simply because we have a low risk tolerance. We don't like saying ouch. If you want to succeed, if you want to manifest this vision, and even better yet, if you want to inspire the right people to work with you and to come aboard with you, to join forces with you, get on your team, you need to learn how to raise your pain threshold. It's not that you stop saying ouch. It just means that you can handle a bigger ouch. Handling more. Leaders are able to handle more, and your vision is requiring you to handle more. Now, the third strategy to moving your vision further and faster and manifesting it more effectively is you must make others see themselves bigger and better. I want you to imagine your team. When you cast that vision ought to make them see themselves bigger and better. What is that going to do? It's going to fire them up. It's going to cause them and inspire them to show up early, stay late, and put in the extra time, energy, and effort to make sure that vision is manifested. What you're doing, my friends, is creating a shared aspiration. When you build a shared aspiration, you increase your chances to succeed by up to 66%. Imagine what change like that would do in your organization. The fourth strategy on how to move your vision forward faster, to move it further and manifest it more effectively, is your vision must be big enough to eclipse the old way. If your vision is not big enough, you're going to continue to look back at the old way and how you used to do things. And so that's why, going back to number 3, your vision must be big enough so that people can see themselves better and bigger in that vision. How big is your vision? Is it so big that you're not even seeing how to do it the old way anymore? In other words, technology is changing, the mechanics, the structure is changing because it's so big, we can't bring the old into the new. And last but not least, the fifth and final way on how to move your vision further, faster, and to manifest it more effectively. Listen to this, folks. I believe this is probably one of the most important. Number 5, your vision must require faith, or else it's not big enough. In other words, if you can do it and you know you can do it and you're sitting around and say, oh yeah, we got this, the vision probably is not big enough and you need to probably double it, triple it, And I want you to ask yourself, does this vision scare me? Because a lot of times, going back to number 2, we build vision within the framework and the scope of our pain threshold. I'll do enough to where it doesn't hurt that bad. I'll do enough, and I'll pursue enough, and I'll go as far just so I'm not afraid of losing too much, but then I'll have to stop and pull back. But if you really want to take your company, your organization, your team, your department to the next level, you're going to have an aspect of faith. In other words, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm in the practice of stepping out and trying it because I know something exists beyond where we are now. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we've put together a coaching class specifically for leadership, executive leaders called the Leadership Class. We cover so many things around vision, raising your pain threshold, how to show up fully present and confident every day, how to make timely, bold decisions that move your organization further, faster. And I want to help you. Reach out to me. My information is right there on the screen. You can email us at info@bekimpact.com. Reach out to our assistant, info@bekimpact.com. Schedule a time. Let's just have a conversation and see if we can help you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Barry E. Knight. I am a servant, and I was created to serve you. 2 fingers.